In this episode, the Geordie and the Gragok roll out of their hip camp at Monjingup and point the car inland, heading for Gnowangerup.
Where we're going?
We're going to Gnowangerup.
Gnowangerup. I think it's a silent G. Like in gnome. You don't say gnome. Yeah. No, so
Gnowangerup.
Gnowangerup. And we've just left Esperance.
We have. We were staying at a farm that we found that Stuart found on Hip Camp. What did you think of the Hip Camp, Stuart?
I'm going to follow in my mother's footsteps with that and say interesting.
Yeah, it was. So it looked on the app like it was, you had kangaroos and views. But it was really just a really small patch of someone's farm where they'd marked out 4 campsites. There wasn't much to see there. I saw a blue-tongued lizard though.
Yeah, we didn't see any livestock at all. There was only one loo.
Yes, and
there was no vacant or engaged sign on the loo, so when you're on the loo, people were coming up knocking on the door. We had 2 tents and a camper van kind of thing last night, so of course they didn't have their own loos. So yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I
mean... Onward.
Sorry? Yeah, onward. So we're now taking... The car keeps wanting us to go to Gnowangerup via Albany, but we have actually made an executive decision that we've been driving for a few days now. We're just going to go straight to Gnowangerup and rest.
I've got YouTube videos to do.
You do. And Albany, I don't think is a place you go for an hour. You want to stay for a few days, but we've already made the decision that this trip we're going to spend it in the Margaret River wine region. So that's what we're doing.
And it's raining.
Beautiful blue skies yesterday. If you watched our video, the reel that we put up, it was absolutely flat. Gorgeous. Today, murky, horrible. Not very nice at all. So we came on the right day.
Anyway, there you go. More video during the day.
Okay. It's been quite a pleasant drive today.
Loads of caravanners.
Yes, so many caravans. I think more caravans than cars.
Yeah, I think so too.
I did see a couple of emus in a field.
Hang on a minute. You weren't wearing glasses, my gorgeous wife. B, you said, "Oh, that's a lot of crows," and then you went, "No, they're emus."
Yeah, I looked back and I had a good look, and they were actually emus. We've been closer up to emus than that. So yeah, nothing
confusing them with crows.
Well, I don't have my glasses on. I'm just saying, I didn't have my glasses.
Anyway, Janice says she's seen emus. Everybody will go. Everyone agree. Janice has seen emus.
We shall go with that. We are.
I have no idea. I'm completely lost.
We're I think we're about 50 kilometers from Ravenswood by the looks of it. Again, no glasses, can't tell you for sure. We seem to be. But the view is magnificent.
We're past a load of huge arable farms
Yes.
with fields. Oh, they must be, I don't know,
Hundreds of acres.
100 kilometres by 100 kilometres wide. They're huge. But they're all lovely, cultivated, and they've got the old, whatever's left after they do the harvest. I think I don't know quite what those little sticks are called. Big grain silos now are kind of back in, as you'll see, to the small trees.
Yeah,
Big
and
trees.
considering yesterday when we were driving between Belladonna and Esperance, it was very samey. It was just straight roads, trees on either side. It literally felt like you were in a game where a sim game where they just played the same road over and over again. This is much better. A lot to see. Really pretty.
Very hilly though.
Very hilly, as you can hear. The cars having to make some effort. But yes, it's beautiful. Beautiful country.
All of these trees, if you look very close as you pass them, camera won't see it, they've got flowers on them by the looks of it. They've got little white flowers on the end of the green leaves. You see it?
But yeah. Yes.
A bit late for a flower.
Well, I think these are quite hardy either way. But not many birds. I'm surprised to see not a lot of birds out this
Well,
way.
that's because the emu crows have eaten them.
Maybe that's what it was. I do.
Oh, careful.
Ah,
Bit of blasting going on in the area.
a bit of a desiccated kangaroo again or something. It looked like a kangaroo. Stuart did see something running across the road earlier today. He wasn't sure whether it was
Could have been a wombat.
could have been a pig, he
Or
said.
it could have been a pig. And I've got my glasses on now, I'm driving. I spotted the movement, you see, and was about to apply the brakes before I realised from a risk mitigation perspective that it was too far off. My biggest worry was it would turn around and run back across the road, which it didn't. It was literally across the road one way, as the chicken often does.
One other thing that happened is when we stopped for fuel, we went back into Esperance this morning to stop for fuel, just to fill up, just to make sure we got to Gnowangerup without issue. It looked like there was only one fuel stop between Esperance and Gnowangerup, and that was in... No idea, can't remember.
So it was something up. This whole route is full of
Monjingup.
towns with up at the end of it.
Something like that.
Just make it up. See what I did there? Just make it up. It'll be on this road.
But it was 91 kilometers out, so we decided to go into Esperance and also look for some food for breakfast. But while we were stopped to fill up, the gentleman next to Stuart in the pump,
Who'd filled up and overfilled his car so it was leaking diesel. He blamed the pump for not cutting off. Just give you the full background story. He came over and oh my god, he was so impressed at the van. He's looked at these vans all the time. He's always on the move. His brother-in-law's got an on the move. This is a very interesting little conveyor belt system.
yes, conveyor belt.
How was I finding it? So I gave him the full spiel about the fact that it was fine for the first 15,500 kilometres, but then a screw cap fell off. No, I did say that to him, but I was talking about how even last night we were in a field, as we said.
Yes.
It wasn't a level field, just a little tweak of the suspension airbags, got the van level in 30 seconds.
Yes.
And again, life moves on. None of this putting down things under the wheels and reversing and pulling backwards forwards. And
Easy as well, packing up in the morning. I was doing the washing up and Stuart said, do you want me to go out and start prepping? I said, no, just relax. Put everything away. And as I put everything away and started to get ready to set up to go, Stuart went outside, hitched the car up, took the legs off, and we were pretty much ready to go.
the only funny thing I have to report is last night when I was reversing the van into position, I saw my wife starting to wave her arms, which is unusual because we use walkie-talkies. What she was trying to tell me was the batteries have gone flat now, walkie-talkie.
It had gone flat, and I almost stepped on a blue-tongue lizard.
She did.
That was very eventful.
A very eventful parking of the van, pretty much.
But yes,
So I don't know if she was waving her arms because the battery's gone flat or she'd seen a blue tongue. Either way, I stopped with about 6 inches to spare, I think. Anyway.
It was a blue tongue lizard, I'm pretty sure. I almost stepped on it, scared the living daylights out of me.
All fun of the fair. For those of you that don't know what a blue tongue lizard is, you're going to have to Google it. Oh my God, this isn't anything we've seen before. What is
Emus!
that?
Dinosaur emus.
Dinosaur emus, I think. This is us coming into Ongerup rather than where we're going.
Oh, Gnowangerup,
Ongerup.
which is 55 kilometers away.
Ongerup. I've even seen a road called Backup, but I don't know if that was actually backup for another road or the name of the road.
But Ongerup apparently has a Amelup visitor centre.
A Amelup.
Amelup visitor centre.
Oh, foul.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I thought it was some kind of...
Amelup country.
You know how we like to put people in boxes these days? So, Amelup.
Ongerup, no.
Look at that, that's pretty. For a little town, it's got enough money to put that together.
I think it's wider that way.
I hope for its sake it is.
It's 2 streets and a football pitch.
Well, of course. Every little town's got a football pitch. AFL rules, even though down here they go, oh, I don't AFL, no, rugby. I'm a bit befuddled by the arable fields because they definitely have been harvested, and it's either wheat or something of that ilk when they harvest and they leave that little bit just in the ground. And the reason I'm befuddled is the soil is white, like it's salt, and that can't be right. I don't know a lot about growing wheat, but I know it probably needs... Oh, Jackal Street, I don't know. As you might be able to see on the right, on the camera, it's very white soil. Very interesting.
Well, that was Ongerup.
Ongerup.
What was it?
We'll see when we get to Ongerup.
Yep, that's only 52 kilometers, sorry.
Yay!
Not far more to go.
Gnowangerup is a classic Western Australian wheatbelt town, founded in 1908 and named from the Noongar word for the mallee fowl, which once nested around the nearby creek and springs. Today it serves the surrounding farming district, and on a normal day it's the sort of place where tractors outnumber cars, especially here on Easter Monday, when even the IGA has decided not to bother. Those tractors you see scattered around town aren't random decorations. Gnowangerup sits right in the middle of the Horsepower Highway, a community-run trail celebrating the machines that built this region's farming industry. Front and centre is the steam tractor, imported in 1889, once used to clear the local countryside. a reminder that farming here was never meant to be easy. The nearby Amelup store normally acts as a social hub for the surrounding farms, although today it's closed like everything else. And then there's the famous sign, Caution, Nudists Crossing, a final reminder that rural Western Australia has a sense of humour, even when there's absolutely no one around to enjoy it.
Oh, see that weeding, look. But I think there's more old cars in that shed on the left.
Hmm. Just here.
Here we go, home for the night.
And we're looking for Amelup. That doesn't have a sign on it.
Well, you can see them all on the log.
Yes.
Look at that. Gilby Tarbup.
Gilby Tarbup. It's a drive-through spot, baby.
Oh, there, okay.
Yeah. Jack it up. Amelup.
That one there. No. Nothing like that.
Ongerup. That's Gnowangerup.
Can't help if they had them on both ends, I think.
It might do. It might be.
But it's a nice little place, I have to say. I think so anyway, hopefully. Nothing on that one.
It'll be one of these, and then you'll have to turn the other way around.
Martinup.
To Ongerup, I think.
That one?
No. It's kind of. I think it's that one. Must be that one. It's the only one left.
Bound to be the last one, isn't it?
Amelup.
Does that look like the one?
Yes, that's the one.
Amelup.
That's the one.
Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see the next episode, like and subscribe as the Geordie and the Gragok reach the Margaret River wine region, where the driving stops and the wine decisions begin.